Nikola stock has been holding ground and stabilizing. It may be because maybe the positions that market participants took up around late August up till of late they may have continued to keep them in place. They may not have been closing those positions. Sometimes that is usually what is behind a stability in a stock amid a broader market decay. Nikola stock has just been trading within a certain range, within a narrow range for some time now, since late August. But amongst other things, I think also one of the reasons why this may be the case is why the stock has just not completely bottomed out like some other EV stocks. If you notice during the strike of, or rather, what was behind one of the main reasons why we had this auto strikes in the US. I think one of the many reasons is because market participants, because these auto workers, they were very conscious of job security. We have seen that these automakers, they are now shifting towards EVs. They're making more EVs, and unfortunately these EVs, they have far less moving parts. You can see what's going on. This is what you're looking at right now on the screen is an FCEV, a Nikola. This is a Nikola truck. It's pretty much like an ICE vehicle. You can see it has a lot of moving parts, a lot of parts. See the tanks. These are hydrogen tanks. There's a lot to work on. There's a lot to work on. It creates jobs. Jobs are there. The promise is there. So I'm speculating that maybe fundamentally market participants are looking at Nikola and they're thinking this is this company is going in the direction, has gone in the direction that is not a total departure from what is inherent at the moment. So for the legacy automakers, the going towards EVs, battery EVs is a more radical departure. It's a more radical departure. It's just the fact that these parts are not these vehicles, like I said before, they have far less moving parts, and as such, these strikes are maybe a sort of instability for them, even though we didn't really see that. It didn't play out, it didn't pan out on the price of their stocks. When that occurred. But the point I'm trying to make is that Nikola is more like it's still within the frame. It's still within the frame. It's still within what you call an auto manufacturer. It's making hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicles. These are still very much like internal combustion engines, or internal combustion engine vehicles to a great extent, just by the sheer number of just because it hasn't really totally departed from what is going on right now. So maybe they have a positive impression towards the stock. Maybe that is probably my speculation. But in any case, let's see what's going on with the stock. So this is what I'm talking about since late August. You can see it's just trading within a narrow range. Most of the time this is because positions bought at these at this higher level, they have not been taken, they have not been closed. So maybe market participants are instead of closing, they are probably buying more, and or rather not closing their positions, just keeping it the way it is. We saw the spike, definitely. Given this retracement, maybe a lot more of those who bought at these sort of levels took their money out. But the fact that it's moving sideways, stabilizing, is to some extent an indication that the prices, the positions they're taking at even this sort of level have not been closed. A significant number, a significant proportion of those that were opened at this sort of level, at this sort of peaks, they are still probably in place. But to cut a long story short, what we're seeing right now is on this daily chart, there's a projection on its 10-day moving average, which is some weakness. Some weakness is projected up till Friday the 13th, but after that we have it's expected to bounce or pivot, and spike to 1.45. 1.45 is around where it was not long ago. 1.545 was the sort of level was just on Thursday the 28th. And of course, this is just a projection on its day as its 10-day moving average. So if the price is if it's sloping upwards, then the price itself might be upwards, might even be higher than that, So but this is on the 1-day chart. So on this 1-day chart we have an ambitious upper projection of 3.05 was the level it was at sort of early if it was higher than that, 3.41 as of the 3rd of August, and it has given up all of those gains. So below this, that 3.14, we have 1.71. It reached that level not long ago, Thursday the 15th, Thursday the 28th of September, and then we have 1.22 has actually traded at those sort of levels sometime in this month, August of last month in September. It was at those sort of levels. Then down we have 0.8935, and we have 0.6650. We have 0.4038. That would be really drastic, and then 0.0446. So let's have a look at the 1-week chart and see what we have for Nikola. So Nikola, it's same thing as well. Some weakness, and the prices are a lot more stronger than what it is on the chart, on the 1-day chart. So this the 10-week moving average projecting sideways movement pretty much, but we have an upper projection of 21.65. That would be really ambitious. It's possible to get there, but I'm not turning time this year for sure. I can bet that it's not going to happen this year. And let's look at the 1-month chart and see what's going on. On the 1-month chart, we have the 10-month moving average is projecting a steady increase from the beginning of next month. It's projecting a price of 2.67. Beginning of November, a price of 2.67, closing price of 2.67. For December, 3.5. For December, the 1st of December, 3.59. For 2nd of January, 5.12. For the 1st of February, it's 7.88. For 1st of March, 10.95. For the 1st of April, $14.32. Well, why not? I mean, if you can see this sort of gains, that would be really good. But these are projections. I think we're going to come back to it and see whether these these projections are still in place, is still intact. If they have, if they're still in place, maybe there might be a doubt. There might be doubt about them. If they're still intact, then there might be some doubt about them. But I've seen these projections pan out very well on certain stocks. But fingers crossed. Let's just see how things are going on. But just see what you make of all this theory I have about what's going on. Nikola, they've taken a direction that is not a total departure from what is currently obtained right now, because in as much as there are electric EV vehicles, but the internal combustion engine vehicles are still very much around, and Nikola trucks are very much like them. So see what you make of all of these, and thank you very much for watching this video.